I'm great. Wait a second, all right?
Okay.
Okay, Jamie, your voice is a little too far today.
Uh, how about now?
A little bit more.
Okay. How about now?
Much better. Okay.
Okay. That's good.
Hey, good afternoon. How
Good
are you?
afternoon. Doing okay.
Doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wonderful. And of course, how was your weekend? Was it busy?
I went to a beach with my girlfriend,
Oh. Oh.
and
Okay.
we
And
had an argument
oh,
over the night, and but it's fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good to hear that. I guess everything's fine so far,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
How was your
Well,
weekend?
it was boring as usual, which I like. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not complaining. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just stayed at home. As I mentioned before, I usually like doing laundry. So
Oh.
I did my laundry and what else did I do?
Uh.
Slept and what else? Ate a lot. I'm trying to gain weight
Yeah. You
nowadays.
need to eat it.
Yeah, and what else? That's it. Actually, I've been sleeping. I don't even like to watch anymore because I get tired. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, you sounds
yeah.
like my friend.
Why? She has
Cause
the same kind of routine?
actually he
Oh,
yeah
he.
he does actually same kind of routine like you.
Oh, really?
Sleeping,
Oh.
yeah, sleeping, watching TV, watching dramas.
Great. Yeah. Well,
Why
it's
don't you
great.
guys meet?
No.
Why do you say no?
I just don't feel like it. You
Mm,
mean like go on a date or something?
yeah,
Why?
cause you guys have same hobbies.
Maybe only for the weekends,
Yeah.
but I sort of have this kind of like um mood
Mm.
swings, well, based on character, I
Ah.
guess. But
Okay.
only because I get really tired every week. But
Uh.
if I'm not, I love to go somewhere. But
Mm.
in fact, this weekend my plans are already booked, or my weekends are already
Oh.
booked.
Oh.
Booked.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
Um, in fact, I have a friend who's leaving for Canada soon,
Oh.
so this
Oh.
is like
Farewell party.
farewell party for her. So
Okay.
sort of, yeah. And
Oh.
we are going somewhere close, actually. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not really sure about the plans yet because I just know we're going somewhere. So I've
Mm.
already set up my weekends for that. So whatever the plan is,
Mm.
I'm just gonna do it. So
Okay.
that's great. I don't
Yeah.
know exactly if it's going to be relaxing, but yeah, I already said
Mm.
yes. So
Okay.
most likely we're gonna do it. Hmm.
Oh yeah, I
Anyway,
heard that there are lots of beautiful place in Philippines.
places.
Yeah,
Hmm.
places. Yeah, isn't it? But
Depends.
I was surprised because almost of Philippines didn't visit the beautiful place
Oh,
much.
me?
Usual the people who I talked with before,
Yeah,
I talked with uh 3 or 4 Philippines, but they didn't go
Philippines.
many places in their country.
Ah,
So
including me.
yeah, why don't you guys visit lots of places?
One thing is because uh, let's just say it's in our characteristic or character.
Oh yeah.
Um, for example,
Mm,
even if there were some people who are very adventurous, and
uh,
there are some people who find or who are confined in their homes,
uh-huh.
they always uh, seek that kind of comfort. They think that
Mm,
it's not necessary for them to travel because they can see it
mm.
in pictures. It's not gonna go anywhere. They have those kinds of excuse,
Oh.
and also sometimes they say, "I would just, I would rather spend it on something more important, especially when it comes
Mm,
to budget,
oh.
monetary uh, reasons." Some of them don't really have the time, and even if they do, they're lazy because
Mm.
the travel time would take a lot.
Yeah, right.
So that's one.
Mm.
But overall, I think nowadays people are just thinking that they can do that probably if they can do that anytime because they're in the Philippines. So
Mm.
they're just waiting for that opportunity, but
All
they
right.
don't grab that when they do have the opportunity. So yeah, no, we have a lot of excuse like me. But
Ah.
the only reason why I like to stay here is just because I'm so tired every week. Not because of you guys. It's just that my routine. It's
Yeah.
very uh, it's abnormal.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think you need to change that a little bit, isn't it?
my routine, yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so. But I don't know how I'm gonna change that back
Mm.
because my work.
Mm.
So I guess it's gonna change if I quit,
Mm.
which I don't want to do, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So that's how it is. Well, anyway, I'd love to, but then maybe just short distances. I can actually I'm okay with short trips, not
Mm.
long ones. For
Mm.
example, 10 hours, I can't do that. I
Yeah.
I always stay in this seat for for several hours, so I don't want to
Mm.
stay in a bus or in a car for 10 hours either. So,
Yeah.
yeah, especially the best locations are really far
Mm.
in the Philippines.
Really?
You're gonna travel for at least 10 hours, 16 hours.
Oh,
It
by
also
car?
depends. Yes,
Oh.
sometimes some people, if you have to travel by plane,
Mm.
including the distance between the airport and this location, for example, my area, this
Mm.
city, before you can get to the airport, you're going to have to travel for 6, 7 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, including the flight going to your destination. So
Oh.
along with that, it's going to take a while.
Yeah,
Mm.
right.
So I don't want that.
Oh, your country is so big.
Mm. I know. It's not exactly as big. I don't actually call it big. It's just that it's too far from each other, you know? It's
Mm.
like per it's piece by piece.
Ah.
Like it's scattered everywhere, you know? Something like that. No, seriously.
Mm.
Uh we're all over the place. There
Yeah.
are like 7,000 something something islands in this country and
Mm.
they're all like very far apart.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right, right.
That would explain it, I
Yeah.
guess.
I think I got it. Cause
Right.
we have one beautiful island in Korea. I think
Mm.
you know Jeju Island.
Jeju?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I never been there before. Cause it's kind of, yeah, it's always there and I can go there anytime I want, so I didn't go there. I think it's same
Exactly.
reason. Yeah.
Right. It's not going to go anywhere. However,
Mm.
they also argued that you're not getting any younger.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you too.
so
You need to do something
I
crazy,
know.
exciting thing.
Exciting,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cause I mean, I know maybe your workday is you know, to exhausted, make you
mm,
exhausted. But
exhausting. Mm.
when we are young or when we are dead, we can rest forever. So
Mhm.
why don't you do something
I
rather
think,
than resting?
well, for one thing is, I
Yeah.
don't want to feel
Yeah.
exhausted
Uh,
after when I go back to work. I've
oh.
already tried it,
Oh.
especially I need my brain
Work.
for this job. So,
Uh,
and when I'm not and when I'm not fully rested, the
yeah.
problem is my brain functions
Oh.
terribly. Yeah, and I even kind of like feeling very distracted in class. I've
Mm-hmm.
tried that before, so
Oh.
I don't like that. So weekends are the only time that I really energize myself.
Oh,
So
okay.
I want to, because I've also thought about that. A lot of people use
Yeah.
that quote or
Yeah.
saying that you can sleep more when you're dead. So
Right.
that doesn't work for me.
Mm.
So I'm just
But
worried about body functions. So
mm, can you just play on Thursday or not Thursday, Saturday or Friday? Then you can rest on Sunday.
on like
Isn't that enough?
Saturday,
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's okay. But then Friday, I always like the fact
Mm.
that I always wake up very early in the morning. I have a
Ah.
tendency to like not wake up early in on Saturday. So
Uh-huh.
because I sleep late on Fridays. I indulge myself. I enjoy that. But there were some time, or there was one time, not really one time, several times that I did try to enjoy my Friday or Saturday.
Mm.
But I don't know. I guess people get old.
Yeah, of course.
I
We
noticed
getting
that
old.
my activities are not so, I mean, before, the activities that I enjoyed before are not so enjoyable now. Like, for
Mm-hmm.
example, I like to drink with my friends before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, I'm not the goody two shoes kind of girl,
Hmm?
so
Goody
I
two shoes?
enjoy. Wait a minute. I think you haven't heard of this expression before.
Yeah.
Goody two shoes. This is an expression for women who are very, let's just say, conservative. They don't drink, they don't
Mm.
party, they don't go clubbing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Anything bad, they never do. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Yes, goody two shoes. I'm
So
not
you
that
are the
kind of
goody
girl.
two shoes.
No, I'm not. So I
Yeah,
drink.
yeah. You don't look like that.
I know. I also enjoy drinking with my friends before,
Mm-hmm.
and there are times that we go overboard to a point that we go home drunk. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but um, since I turned 20s in my mid 20s, I
Uh-huh.
started like limiting myself.
Ah.
I slowed down. I
Ah.
don't even I'm very surprised that I can even limit myself to one or two bottles and that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, unlike
Beer?
before. Oh yeah, just keep it coming. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
before. Like
Yeah.
probably back in my early 20s or when before I turned 21 or 20. Yeah,
Mm.
it was awful, but
Yeah, it was awful.
now
I
I
understand
think
that, of course.
right, like you mentioned something about how
Mm.
you appear to other
Yeah.
people, even if like same thing, kind of
Yeah.
evolution.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So,
it's not that
hmm,
I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it makes me down cuz
hmm.
uh it feels like I lost the youth. You know, my friends
Yeah,
too. They
got
don't
it.
drink as much as before. Yeah, they drink just
Hmm.
one or two bottles of beer and they got drunk and they want to go home because I
Right,
don't drink.
exactly. Once you feel tipsy, oh, I gotta go home.
Yeah,
Before, you have to drag them on the floor just to go.
yeah,
Did you have that kind of experience? Unless you guys are very conservative about that, about drinking too.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's kind of sad.
Anyway.
We don't know how to play anymore. I mean, it's not that fun and there's nothing to do, you know.
Right. I think
So,
that's
I
the thing about adults, I guess.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad.
I know. In fact, that's so true. I have to agree with you on that one.
Hmm?
We have a very sad kind of, I mean, probably because, I mean, we have or we gain the benefits of being adults.
Mm.
We earn money, we go to work, we're in control of our time, but it has a price. The
Oh,
more you get older,
yeah.
the less energetic you are, the less youthful you are,
Mm.
and the like, you know.
But
So,
sometimes we can see the people who are really old but really energetic at the same time.
probably because they're trying to They've already realized, oh, I'm gonna die soon. They don't have much time to spare, so they're gonna have to make use of that time to actually enjoy themselves, something like that.
Yeah, but actually I like
Maybe.
mixed martial arts. I like that
Oh, you
kind of martial art.
do?
Yeah,
Isn't
and
that a little too extreme?
yeah, it's a extreme sports, of
Yeah, it
course.
is.
And there was a one guy who was 42 years old,
Mm.
and he was the heavyweight champion of
Mm.
UFC. 42 years old.
Mm. Mm.
So when I
Okay.
watched his match, I was really surprised.
Surprise?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Mm. Of
Because I'm
course.
always blaming myself. I don't have any more power like before. But 42 years old and bald hair, and he won the heavy cup title match. So
Oh,
yeah, it was
well,
really, yeah,
kind
surprising.
of like similar to some celebrities, right?
Hmm.
Um, who are still doing some movies like
Skateboarding,
that.
movies. Yeah,
Yeah, so you get surprised, like where do they get their energy from? Or
yeah.
from? Yes, but these kinds of activities are more extreme, I
Hmm.
guess, so it's different. Oh, that's great. How are you? Why do you guys like? I think there are some women and a lot of guys who actually enjoy mixed martial arts.
Hmm.
I find it like it's like beating up someone, just in a more
Mm.
legal way because they actually do a lot of stuff. By the
It's
way,
not
speaking,
about beating up someone.
no, that's what happens. You bleed and you almost like lose your life out there. But then everybody seems to enjoy that kind of fight. By the way, it's also a popular thing here. Last night I was watching the news. There was this
Hmm.
guy who actually went on a match in Malaysia,
Uh-huh.
I think, or Taiwan. I'm not sure where,
Mm.
but he won. He's from this city, and however, the problem was during the fight he broke his nose,
Yeah, it
so
happens.
he was like bleeding everywhere.
Uh,
But he won, and he won $2 million. No, no, two
2 million?
million peso in
Okay, okay.
peso, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
Mm.
great. He was happy.
Yeah, it's
So
yeah.
I don't get people nowadays. They like violent stuff, you know? Hmm.
Um, it's always happening before, like in very old age, like Rome age,
Ah, right.
a gladiator,
The gladiator
yeah,
thing. Right, right.
yeah. We human likes violence sometimes,
But that's like near death kind of
but you
fight
know
to
what?
the death kind of thing.
But it's different. In
Mm.
boxing or MMA, there's no one. I mean, in MMA, there's no one who were dead before because of the sports or match. If it's a legal match, you know what I mean? There's
Why?
a there's a underground dark match. It's kind of an
Ah,
illegal
about
thing.
MMA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no rule or something.
Referee or
Yeah,
rules.
yeah,
So fight to the death kind of thing,
yeah. They are
right?
really die because of the sports, but UFC
Mm.
or famous MMA sports, there's no one
Mm.
who is dead because of the match.
There is. Someone died before during a match. I'm not sure
No,
who.
it's not. It's not.
Like intentional.
No, no, it's not legal match or it's not happened in U.S. or is maybe it's happened in another
It
country.
did in the
No,
U.S. There was
no.
one
Who?
fighter who died before. I'm not sure. Wait a second. Let me check
Ah,
that out. I've heard about someone who died before. It's an accidental thing, you know.
who?
Wait a second. Fighter.
During the match?
Yeah.
No way.
There was. I just heard it from. I just saw it on the news or something.
Oh no.
Here. I don't know who. Death in the Cage or something. Wait a minute. fatalities in MMA. Maybe you can try to check that. I'm not sure, but there was one who actually died in the match because he I saw
Maybe
that
it's
before. I'm not sure where.
isn't it underground match or illegal match?
It's in the UFC, right? It's
UFC?
actually legal. Yeah. It was
Oh,
not intentional. Okay. When you say intentional, they didn't
of
really do
course.
it on purpose.
Yeah,
But
of
then,
course.
maybe
Who?
one of the actions were kind of like a little too strong, so he died on the spot, something like that. I'm not sure who. Try to check it. Wait a second. I'm also trying to check because I've heard about that before. So I was
The
thinking
cage?
that why would they even have this kind of fight if someone's gonna die, something like that.
Oh, but you know, I
Is it?
watched every episode of UFC, but I never saw one
Mm,
who died in the cage.
mm,
Maybe he
is it
dead
this? Maybe after the game?
after the game. Yeah, it can be.
Oh, maybe this one. Is it like the Butu Gulay?
Particularly.
This one. Wait a minute. This one?
Oh, okay.
It's just recently, March 5, 2014.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, in
He
this
it says
year
here
I
he
didn't
died.
watch after 5. Oh,
Professional
really?
MMA fighter Butu Gulain passed away Wednesday after suffering a severe head injury. There's another one. He's a white guy, but I don't know where. I'm not sure, but there were a lot
Yeah,
actually.
but it's not UFC.
Mm.
I don't know what
Isn't
it is.
isn't it like very? Does it have any difference, or doesn't it make any difference? Maybe it's in. Not really sure. Anyway.
Uh, it's happening in Africa. I
Hmm.
didn't know that
Hmm.
company. EFC. I
Hmm.
don't know that. But
Well,
it
I
looked
guess
like
still.
uh wow.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Well, I just actually think it's still brutal. So, but like I said, they
Yeah.
follow rules, but still, it's kind of like, there would be some damages after. I mean, they
Yeah.
haven't they thought about the damage, or maybe there would be some injuries after, because this is just like beating up someone.
Mm.
I always
Yeah.
thought about that because they don't even fight with anything, just shorts or jersey shorts and what? Their fists. That's
Yeah,
it.
of course, yeah.
So it's like,
But the statistics said the
hmm,
car race or other sports more makes dead people, you know what I mean,
of course.
than MMA. So,
So,
and the point of view is different. We enjoyed it because
hmm,
we focus on their skills and who is stronger than others, you know. We just want
hmm,
to see who is the strongest person, and they practice a lot so we can see lots of
hmm,
unbelievable, movement, and that's the enjoy point.
hmm,
Not
hmm.
We don't like the match who is beating up one person,
Of
it's kind
course.
of abusing or something. We don't like that.
Obviously. Yes, it's actually the fact that you enjoy like looking at someone getting beat up or something on
Yeah,
purpose, and that I guess that's not good, I
yeah,
guess.
of course, yeah.
So, anyway, the point is still, I guess it's fine. Well, it's a sport. Anyway, it is considered a sport nowadays. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I just
nowadays.
still don't see the concept or the sense in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, but since you enjoy it, that's good. Guys do, actually. A lot of people seem to enjoy this kind of activity or sport nowadays.
Yeah.
So,
But there
mm,
is a sad thing about it, cause I usually get tired of anything. I mean, I
you
don't
get
watch
tired?
MMA anymore like before,
Mm-hmm.
cause I
Mm,
get tired of it already.
me?
So me,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm easily tired of anything. Can I say
Oh,
tired
you
of
easily get tired of
and
Anything?
yeah, and
Easily.
yeah, easily.
Oh, I see. Well, that could be a problem, I think, right?
Yeah.
So in this case, perhaps it would be, I'm not really sure, but sometimes when you, let's just say when it comes to doing it constantly, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, yeah, you're gonna get a little tired or exhausted. It's gonna bore you, something
Yeah,
like that, right?
not fun
Hmm.
anymore.
Right.
Every hobby
Well,
is, yeah, get tired
I
easily.
think so. Well, that's okay. I guess in some
Is it
cases.
okay? I don't have any constant hobby.
Oh, who
Constant
who
hobby.
does? We don't actually have the same
Really?
kind of. I mean, I may have the same kind of thing every day, but there's a variation in it. Sometimes I have to do this too or do that. So it's not always like the same pattern. So you can try other stuff in between. Just for variation. It's just
Mm.
gonna keep you interested. Like afterwards, oh, I want to watch this. I want to watch an MMA game again or fight. So
Mm.
it's great. Then you can watch again.
All right.
I think so.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Anyway, so basically in this case, I do hope that, yeah, you'll get to do something else,
All right.
maybe if later. Anyway, yeah, maybe you should try doing it for real.
Yeah, I did
uh,
it. I
really?
boxed for 1.5 year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah,
So
it was fun.
it was fun, but kind of dangerous. Yeah, and besides, you're gonna have to take care of your face. You're a good-looking guy, so you're gonna have to take care of your
Well,
face.
we're having always headgear while we are boxing each
Oh,
other.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
you were
so
wearing the
headgear.
shin guards and everything.
Yeah,
The
because
what do
we
you
are
call it? Hmm.
amateur, not
Right.
pro boxer. Yeah.
Ah, right. There's a tendency, but still, you know what? I don't get this kind of style. For example, this is what you wear for the fight, for the head, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right.
Sorry, I don't know exactly what it looks like, but I do know that this is like the portion of the head. So what
Right.
if you actually punch the person like straight here? So,
Well,
and besides, I think your nose is going to be protruding that way. So,
yeah, of course.
what if it's an accidental thing? Don't you think it's useless?
No, no, because we are wearing really soft gloves because we are amateur, so it's not
Oh,
that,
the
have,
impact is not
yeah,
too
not
much.
too, yeah, serious.
Ah, I see.
So we don't
Still,
need to
this
worry
is
about it.
painful, I think.
Well, we
Yeah.
don't know it's painful while we are boxing because our
Oh,
our our hormones maybe makes
yeah.
us ignore the pains.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Or probably the force is not even so intense because it's like just punching in the air like that. And you can control your punches because it's not really a competition. But then some people are too aggressive. They really punch so hard and they knock
You're
you
weird
out.
too. Yeah. I knocked my partner out
Oh,
sometimes.
really?
Yeah.
You're aggressive.
We need to. It's kind of
Like
we need to do
a
our
real
best.
game.
Yeah, we need to do our
Oh.
best for my, opponent. It's
For
manner.
your opponent.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's manner.
Oh, I see. Well, if it is actually a competition, then you're gonna have to. All
Yeah.
right.
Right.
Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you for
Okay.
sharing. I didn't know you actually play MMA, but that's good.
Yeah, it was good.
You should go back. It's good exercise, I think.
Uh,
Yeah.
I.
Makes you look tough too. You can beat up anybody, right?
Yeah, I could, but I
You
can't
don't.
now.
No, you need to start over, practice again. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you, Jamie, for today's class.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to continue next meeting. So
Okay. See
I'll
you
see you
next meeting.
later. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great
Bye.
day. Bye
Thank
bye.
you, you too.